having no idea what the answer is, that one at least has a chance to make an authentic discovery. I'm interested in what time and nature do to civilization. I'm interested in what time and nature do to civilization. I'm interested in what time and nature do to civilization. And it takes everything back, takes everything back, takes everything back. There's a strange beauty in that cycle. Nature took everything back. In the play The Night Thoreau Spent in Jail, Thoreau's character comments, the only people who ever get any place interesting are the ones who get lost. There's more daylight to the dawn, but only that day dawns to which we are awake. Yes, one mourns for what is lost, but creativity isn't about what we don't have. Instead, it's about making music with what we do have. With what we do have. With what we do have. During that concert, one of his violin strings suddenly snapped, and the orchestra began again from where it had left off. And he played from that point, and he played with such passion and such power and such purity as they had never heard before. Of course, anyone knows that it's impossible to play a symphonic work on a violin with just three strings. Three strings. Three strings. You could see him modulating, changing, recomposing the piece in his head. At one point, it sounded like he was detuning the strings to get new sounds from them that they had never made before. And when he finished, there was an awesome silence in the room. And then people rose, and they cheered. There was an extraordinary outburst of applause from every corner of the auditorium. We were all on our feet, screaming and cheering, doing everything we could to show how much we appreciated what he had done. We appreciated what he had done. So all of a sudden, in the middle of a concert, finds himself with only three strings. Music he made that night with just three strings was more beautiful, more sacred, more memorable than any he had ever made when he had four strings. What if that string hadn't broken? 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 Perlman would have still offered his audience a wonderful concert. They would still all have been pleased and would all have applauded enthusiastically. All would have gone home and not even Perlman would have known what they missed. But when the string broke, Perlman was forced to perform with an instrument that most would have considered unfit for that piece. The broken string allowed him to